Hi, my name is Joey Barton, and I'm starting off the presentation for our restaurant inventory management system. I've been working in professional kitchens for 16 years now. Corporate spots, small businesses, all kinds of places. And one thing that's pretty consistent, especially in smaller restaurants, is that the back of house is disorganized in ways that just don't need to be. The kitchen I'm at right now is a good example. There's no formal inventory system. Every single morning, whoever opens the kitchen has to come up with four daily specials. About 2 years ago, I actually built a simple app in Java to help with this. It had four lists: burgers, flatbreads, sandwiches, and appetizers, and a single button that randomly generated four specials, one from each category, making sure there were no duplicates. It worked fine as a randomizer, but it had one big problem. It had no idea what was actually in stock. So it was a fun project, but not a real solution. This database is the real solution. The system is built around five core tables. We have ingredients, a master list for everything in the kitchen, storage locations, the physical spaces such as the walk-in, the chest freezer, the stand-up freezer, and two dry storage racks. Inventory links those two together, tracking how much of each ingredient is in each location. Then we have specials. Every dish we could potentially run as a special organized by category. And finally, special ingredients, which is the table that connects specials to their recipes. It stores exactly how much of each ingredient you need per serving. That last relationship is where the system does its real work. When you run the main query, it walks from inventory through ingredients, through special ingredients, and compares what you have against what each recipe requires. It returns only the specials you can actually make and how many servings of each. I'll hand it over now to walk through the database itself and show that query running live with my partner, Hunter.
All right, thank you, Joey. My name is Hunter White, and this is the database we made using MySQL Workbench. As he said, there are a total of 5 tables in this database listed as storage location, ingredients, inventory, specials, and special ingredients. Looking at the storage locations, there are 5 different places where food can be stored, and the location ID acts as the primary key in this table. We go over to the ingredients table. It shows a list of all the ingredients stored in this restaurant, with each having a specific ID that acts as the primary key in this table. It also includes the name and a unit of measurement. Moving over to the inventory table, we can see that this table uses 2 foreign keys that reference both the storage locations table and the ingredients table. So therefore, the purpose of this table is to show the quantity on hand and the date of when it was last checked. The specials table right here lists the main 12 specials that this restaurant has, with 4 categories that have 3 different specials each. Special ID acts as the primary key and is referenced in this table here, the special ingredients table. This table combines that key with the ingredient ID key to show which ingredient belongs to what special and the quantity of that ingredient required to make it. So, if we were to run a few simple queries here, such as getting a list of burger specials with their ingredients, it would show this. Here, it would return the results of the burger categories and ingredient IDs and the quantity required and the name of the special. So if I wanted to get a specific result based off one of these specials, such as the Rodeo Smash, the system would follow up with a query such as this. Here it would return those results specific to that special and show the quantity on hand, the location, and the ingredient and the name of the ingredients. To see the exact location of where each ingredient would be, the system would query the storage locations table for each ingredient specified here and return this. Here are the locations, the name, the ID of the locations, the ingredient ID, and the quantity on hand. Alright, so this is the basics of our restaurant inventory database. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed.